So you want to scale something in AutoCAD. Let's say this door is 3 feet. Let's say I want it to be 30 inches because that's a typical size door, 2'6". So offset this by 30. Let's say this door was only going to be 30 inches wide. Okay. I missed. Boom, boom. So I want to come down to here. It's nice if I have a guide to scale the whole object down to this. If I just stretch this door, it's gonna, because it's at a weird angle, it's gonna make things, it's gonna make these get all distorted and wonky, the actual door itself. So it's best if I just scale the whole thing down. And yeah, it'll go from 1.5 inch thick to something a little lesser, like a little less, but it's fine. So select the door, type in scale, click the hinge. This is the base point, and then pull your mouse down a little bit. Make sure that polar tracking is there, meaning the little green line, dotted line. And then type R for reference, meaning we're going to scale by reference. So I typed R, I hit enter, and then I'm going to hit my base point again. I'm going to click the wrong length because this is too big, and I'm going to click down to the length that is correct. And that's it. I have now scaled this door down to be a 30-inch door. And now I can stretch. So I'll type in stretch, click over this end, and then hit enter, and I can pull this door back 6 inches to there, and I've now change this door from a 3-foot door to a 30-inch door, and that's great. We want to scale something else. Let's scale, oh, I don't know, this couch, sure. We can scale another way. We can select the whole couch. Just group it real quick. And I can select it and type in scale. And I can choose from where, and here I want to scale it up. I'll scale it up by 2. I'll just click in the middle, scale factor, type 2, and it'll make it twice as big. So there's things like that as well. But then there's scaling to fit certain objects. So let's say that, this area for the door was, let's say it's a really big fridge. Let's say it's a really big fridge, and we bring in an asset for a fridge that looks like this, and it's really dinky, and it doesn't work. So we bring it in, meaning this is my fridge. It's way too small for this space, and I want to scale it up to fit in this space. Well, let's bring it inside. Let's move it over a 1/2 inch to give a little wiggle room, and then I can select my my fridge. Let's say I want to scale it so that it is also a 1/2 inch on this side. So I'll make this magenta so you know that this is my construction line. Meaning I'm going to delete it later. I want to make this fridge to go all the way over to this end, but also fill the backspace as well. So I will select it. I will type in scale. I will click my base point, which is typically like the bottom left corner or just one far side. Click. And then I can't go willy-nilly here. I can't guess to get that. That's gonna be really hard. And I want it to be exact. So I'll type in R for reference and then hit enter. I'll click the base point again. I'll click, since it's shorter than, the last time the door was too big and we scaled it down. This time we're gonna scale it up. So I will click the object right here that is too small. And then I will go find my corner right there and click. And I've now scaled this fridge. And this isn't really like to scale. This is a weird fridge. But I have now scaled it into the space so that this is a 1/2 inch and this is a 1/2 inch. That is a precision scale. Weird example, but the door and then the couch and then the fridge are ways to do that. Okay, thanks.